Darling, you send me, I know you send me, darling.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys some tips and tricks for the new iPad Air 5th generation, and I'm super excited. I did a whole unboxing video of the new iPad Air, so if you guys want to check out that video, I will leave it in my description box, as well as an entire Apple playlist. So if you guys are interested in any other Apple related videos, such as the MacBook or an iMac unboxing, iPhone unboxing, I've pretty much done it all. I will have an entire Apple unboxing / review playlist down below. But I did get the new iPad, as I mentioned, and this was actually a gift from my boyfriend. So he ended up getting me the pink iPad Air, and this is the case that I chose from Amazon. So I'll also leave this case down below, so if you guys are interested in this case. I did get it for $8. I'm not really sure if they still have the sale, so you guys can always check it out to see what the price is. I will also leave a timestamp of all the tips that I leave, so if you guys are just interested in one single tip, then you guys could just skip to it. But let's just get started with the tips for the new iPad. Okay, so for the first tip, you're actually going to need a second Apple device, and that's because we're going to create this iPad in a secondary screen. This will be very helpful for students in college or high school or just work in general. So I'm gonna use my iMac for an example, but you can also use a MacBook or even an iPhone. So basically what you're gonna do is push down the notification, and then you're gonna go onto this little folder, and then it's gonna say screen mirroring, and you're gonna go to your next device. So my device that I'm gonna be using is the iMac. You're gonna be clicking this right here. It looks like a folder on top of another folder. You're gonna be clicking it. I think this is my TV, but I'm just gonna click on display preferences, and then this is gonna pop up. You're going to click on this arrow. It says AirPlay display, and I'm gonna choose iPad 2, and that is this iPad. So as you can see, it ended up being a second screen. And what's super handy about this is that you're actually able to write with the keyboard. So this is super handy if you have an extra keyboard or if you have the iMac. And you can even change the settings on here. So it says mirror built-in retina display, and then it has hide sidebar, it says hide touch bar. So you could basically play around with this, and I'm going to show you guys how it works. So I'm just going to open up a random tab on my iMac. So I have Google, and I'm just going to basically move it. And as you guys can see, it is moving from my iMac to my iPad. So this is super handy, like I said, for students. And then like I said, you could also use the keyboard. So I'm just going to be typing in, I'm just going to put in the Batman basically. So it is super helpful, and hopefully you guys can use this tip if you guys have a secondary device. For my second tip is for people who love using Procreate. So I'm going to show you guys how you can still watch YouTube videos while still being on Procreate. So what you want to do is make sure that the YouTube app is on the sidebar. It is very important. So you're just going to go onto Procreate. I'm just going to click on this. This is the thumbnail from my iPad unboxing. So if you haven't seen my iPad Air unboxing, I will leave the link down below. And let's just say I want to keep working on the thumbnail, but I still want to watch YouTube videos. So I'm going to try to click on, this is always like the hard part, but I'm going to swipe up the bar, and then I'm just going to drag YouTube. And there you go. That's how you can watch YouTube and still being on Procreate. You can even adjust the size. So if you want to make YouTube bigger, you can go this way, or if you want to have Procreate be the larger screen. And if you just want to swipe it out, That's all you have to do. So that's a really helpful trick. So my next tip, I'm going to show you guys how to screenshot with the Apple Pencil. So I do have the Apple Pencil 2nd generation, and it is a simple task that you just need to do. I'm just going to go on Yahoo. I don't even know why I have Yahoo. I don't even use Yahoo, but it's just for an example. So basically what you want to do is click on the bottom left. We're not really going to click on it, you're just going to swipe up and it's going to be on the bottom left. So on the top it's going to say screen, and it's also going to say full page. And what full page is, it's basically going to screenshot the entire page, which is super helpful for anyone who tries to screenshot and then swipe up and then screenshot again. This is a super helpful tip. You can draw on it or circle any important stuff. You can highlight and do anything that you need to do. Like, let's just say this is a school assignment. So the next tip I'm going to show you guys is how to get multiple pictures and drag it on to your Notes app. That way you don't have to drag one by one. So I'm just going to open my Notes app, and then I'm going to use the multitask trick and drag the Photos app onto here. And then I'm just going to hold my fingers and then start dragging them. I'm just going to start dragging pictures and then dragging them to the Notes app, and then press OK. And then there you go. That is how you multi-select photos and dragging them to your Notes app. Or you could do it to any other app. You could do it to GoodNotes. You can always use the multitask and then holding your finger and then selecting multiple pictures. So the next tip that I have for you guys is just how to make your icons look bigger. So what you want to do is go onto settings and then go onto home screen and docs, and then just click on use large app icons. Turn it on, and that's just how you make your app icons larger. I'm gonna turn this off because I like my screen like that better, but it all just depends on your preference. You can always go back and turn it on or turn it off. I think that's a good trick to use. So the next tip that I have for you guys is also including Procreate, and this is how to create your custom palette. So what you want to do is go onto Pinterest and select and save a photo that catches your attention with a lot of color schemes. So I'm just going to save a random photo that I find. Let's just do this one. So I'm just going to download image. Also, quick little shout out, follow my Pinterest if you guys are in need of ideas. My username is vintage peak gab. But anyways, let's just get back into the video. Let's just go inside Procreate. I'm gonna use this thumbnail again, but what you want to do is tap on the circle, and then you're gonna go here. Mine's already clicked on, but you're just gonna click on palettes. You're gonna click on the plus button. You're gonna click on new from photos, and then you're going to click on the picture that you selected, and then there you go. That is how you create your own custom palette using Pinterest. I think this is such a helpful trick, especially for those who love Procreate like myself. So my last tip that I'm going to show you guys for this video is how to use a quick note. So what you want to do is just kind of swipe up on the bottom right, and then you can just start writing. That is super bad handwriting. Also, bonus tip, if you haven't or if you don't know yet, you can just double tap on the Apple Pencil and then it'll just turn into eraser. Wait, it will turn into an eraser. So you just double tap and then it'll turn back into a pencil, and then double tap and then back to an eraser. So those are all my tips and tricks that I have for this video. Let me know if you guys want me to do a second part. I definitely have a lot more tips and tricks down my sleeve. But that's gonna be it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this customization slash tips and tricks, and I really hope it helped you. If it helped in any type of way, please like this video. It would honestly help out my channel a lot. Also, let me know if you guys would like to see a what's on my iPad. I'm definitely working on customizing my iPad so I could do and film that video for you guys. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys are subscribed. But that will be all. Let me know if you guys also want to see a part 2, because I definitely have so many other tips and tricks for the new iPad Air. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in my next one.